Seatbelts don't save 100% of the lives when you're in an automobile accident, but we do know that seatbelts are important. And these two little guys here are wearing seatbelts because people care about them. You know, it's the same situation with masks. Masks are important. They're not going to be 100% effective, but they are going to help. They're going to help the people that you love. I'm Francie Stoner. I'm president and founder of Laugh Foundation. And I am so pleased that Joseph Scaletta is back with us today, and he's going to be talking to us not just about how to wear these masks well, but the importance of them and how you can help save lives of people around you that you care about. Welcome back.
Francie, thanks so much. It's my pleasure to be here. So there's a lot of discussion today about mask use, and hopefully by the end of our discussion today, you'll get a better understanding of why these cloth face covers and masks are so important in reducing the risk of transmission of COVID-19. The most important thing to understand is that COVID-19 is spread through respiratory droplets. These droplets come out of our mouth and nose when we sneeze or when we cough or even when we're talking sometimes. These droplets will remain in the air for a short period of time before falling to the ground. And we would expect that these droplets can travel on average 3 to 6 feet. So that's why the recommendations for social distancing of 3 to 6 feet are so important. What these cloth face coverings do, and the masks that we're about to describe do, is keep your own respiratory secretions to yourself, limiting the potential for transmitting those droplets to other people. All of these masks are effective at doing that, some more than others. So the first type of mask that I want to talk about are the cloth face coverings. This is one that I made. It's made out of just an old shirt, actually, and has some ear ties. It goes on, covering the nose and mouth, and is removed by using the ear loops. These are made typically from multiple layers of fabric, and they're super important to be cleaned on a regular basis. They're easy to make at home. I'll send you a link, Francie, that you can post with this video. These are not considered personal protective equipment, and they are to be worn when social distancing cannot be maintained. So if you can't stay 3 to 6 feet away from other people in public places, we're requesting that you wear a cloth face covering. Another type of mask that you may see is a surgical mask. Here's an example of one. It has a little piece of metal here, so you can pinch it on your nose, if you can see that. It's gonna, again, cover the nose and mouth. They're typically fluid resistant, and these are used in medical settings and are regulated by the FDA. CDC is not recommending these surgical masks for the general public, but rather the cloth face coverings that we spoke of earlier. Another type of mask that you may see out there is an N95 respirator. I can't put this one on because it's a little too small for me, but this is a particulate respirator. It's gonna filter both small and large particles. It protects against airborne pathogens like tuberculosis. This is going to be very tight fitting and is meant to be disposable as well. These are very, very difficult to breathe in. So in order to wear one properly, we want you to have a medical clearance by an occupational health provider. And they do require fit testing. So not all N95s can be worn by all people. So you're usually fit tested to a particular make, a brand and manufacturer and a size. Another face covering that you may see here, it's not recommended by CDC at this time, is a face shield. There's a lot of open areas here, so a lot of potential for those droplets to escape. Not recommended at this time. Sometimes we use them in healthcare in addition to an N95 respirator. for those higher risk procedures on our COVID patients, anything that's going to generate aerosols. So there's a couple tips and tricks. So the cloth face coverings are by far the way to go. It's recommended by CDC. When you're wearing this, if you wear glasses, you want your glasses over top of it, like so. You want a good secure fit around the face. When you take it off, you want to remove it by the ear loops and avoid touching the front of it. These should be laundered regularly. So you should probably have at least a couple in your arsenal so that you can have one in the wash and have a clean one to go. Again, these are made of multiple layers. And most importantly, after you remove your cloth face covering, you want to be able to either wash your hands or use that alcohol-based hand sanitizer to cleanse your hands afterwards.
Joseph, thank you so much for today. Your time, your talent, the treasure of information that you bring. It's so important, just like protecting our buddies here with the seat belts. You want to protect those that you love. So wear your seat belts and wear your masks. Thank you from Laugh Foundation and all of the people that we care about. Take care. Bye.